Happy Tuesday! It's Tuesday, y'all! That's just one more day closer to Wednesday, which is hump day, which is the halfway point of the week, which means it's only a couple more days before the weekend again! Yay! So excited for the weekend. I'm so excited to sleep in. One of these days, I just want to sleep in. The things I wanted to talk to you about this morning is I'm doing intermittent fasting today. So last night I know I didn't eat after, gosh, I want to say 7 p.m. So I went grocery shopping. I had my little pizza pockets. And I had all of that done because I knew in my mind I wanted to do intermittent fasting today. So I knew in my mind I had to get that all done before 7. So I did not eat after that. And then this morning I woke up, I made my coffee, I made my eggs on my sandwich, I made everything with the thought process that I would be eating it later in the day. So so my coffee is sitting here next to me, but I'm not going to drink it till later. And then I packaged up my food in my lunchbox, and I'm going to put it in the fridge when I get to work, and I'll just keep it there until it's time to eat. And so my eating time will be about 11 o'clock. I'm going to take it out of the fridge. I'm going to eat it then. And then I'll be all ready for lunchtime. So like at lunch, when I take my lunch at noon, I won't have to worry about, eating anything because I would have just ate. So that is my goal for today. This week on the scale, I gained. I'd have to look at my tracker to tell you exactly how much of a gain because I didn't put my weight in yet. My weight this morning, actually yesterday morning, but I reweighed myself this morning just to verify, is 202.4. I know last week I was 201 point something, so that's where I'm just not too sure exactly of how much of a gain. But I don't think it's a full pound, but it still is a gain. So again, yeah, just making poor choices on sugars and all that good stuff. I was watching, what was it, the two twins, or the twins, two ladies, Kelly and I can't remember the other twin's name, and it's the skinny on Weight Watchers, or Weight Watchers on this, they're the skinny about something. Anyways, these ladies are pretty fun and quite entertaining to watch. But they said that going into this next week, what they were going to be doing, their plan of attack was to pretend like it was the first time you ever did Weight Watchers. Like right in the beginning when you're so super vigilant to track every bite, every taste, every lick, everything. And so that's my plan going forward too. I'm going to, make sure I'm writing everything down or tracking it on my tracker, and then just really being vigilant to stay within my point total for the day. The other thing that is a non-scale victory this morning is the fact that while I was making my food, you know how sometimes like you get the little bit of Laughing Cow cheese on your finger, or you get like a drip of coffee, and I didn't even taste it. Nope, I didn't lick it off my finger like I normally would never think twice about. I just didn't do any of that. I wiped it off on the wash rag, and I continued to pack it up and cook it and just put it right in my lunchbox. So, very proud. I knew that in my head I was making a conscious decision not to do those things, not to lick the spoon or lick my fingers. And so, I feel pretty good about that decision. All right, it's a bumpy ride to get to work. Like I said, those ruts in the road, we're just driving in them. I will see you guys at lunch. Just got done filming another episode of the Zaleski Sports Show. And guess what? I come outside and it's snowing. I'm sick of this snow. All right, people, I'm back at my work now. My official weight gain after I logged it into my phone was 0.8 pounds of a gain. 0.8, not a full pound. I'm okay with that. I'm not really okay with that, but I'm okay with that. It's not often that I ask for criticism or help with what's going wrong in my life as far as food choices. But I have a dear friend here on YouTube that gave me a nice piece of constructive criticism yesterday, and I took it to heart. Sometimes you don't want to have to hear the truth. And sometimes the best thing to hear is the truth. And sometimes you need someone that you respect to give you that news. Most times I don't accept that from my husband. But when I know that there's someone else that's going through the same difficulties as I am, same journey that I am in regards to doing Weight Watchers and trying to be accountable and holding myself accountable and sharing my life with you all here on the YouTube, you only get just such a small snippet of my day. And most times, you know, it's the highlights. It's not the everyday decisions I make and all of the repercussions that go with that. But so sometimes a person really like myself needs to hear the truth, needs to hear, just needs a little bit of a wake up call. That is by no means an invitation for all of you to criticize me or tell me what I should be doing differently or shouldn't be doing differently, but I do appreciate this criticism that I got from a friend. And it was heartfelt criticism. It wasn't anything by any means to make me feel bad. And I agree with her. So basically, I just need to be tracking better. You know, I come on here and encourage you all to track. And if I can't follow through with what I'm giving as advice, then who am I to say it? You know, so my goal then going forward, like I said this morning in the early clip, was that I want to go back to when I was first starting Weight Watchers and have that mentality and write everything down. And I think for me, if I don't log it in the app, I'm going to be keeping track of it on paper. But I have to write down and keep track of my points that I'm eating and then plan ahead of time, track ahead of time, because I think I'm going to see success there. And again, my girlfriend gave me the advice that I would see more success, and I would be, I would be seeing the difference on the scale, and it's true. It's true. So that's also my call out to all of you guys. Make sure that you're tracking. Sometimes you need that friend that tells you exactly what you need to hear, even though you don't want to hear it. So I'm going to go forward tracking. I'm going to feel good about it. And so far today, as far as my intermittent fasting goes, this morning I had my coffee. I had to give in at about 9:30 this morning, and I drank that. I was getting hangry, and kind of taking it out on my coworker, which I shouldn't be doing. So I drank my coffee. Of course, it has the 15 grams of protein in it for the half of the container of the Equate Premier Protein, generic kind. And that really held me off. I was able to wait until 11:30 to actually eat food this morning. So I felt really good about that decision. And now I'm not hungry. I ate my lunch. That was my lunch. And now I'm ready to kind of move on with the rest of my day. So I feel good. I feel powerful. I feel in control. And I think that's what it's all about too, is just, being aware of how you feel, being intuitive with your eating, and just listening to your body as well. All right. I will see you guys after work. So I'm just making my supper tonight. And I brought my computer home so I can work from home tomorrow, because it's going to be a crazy, busy, snowy day tomorrow. And I don't know about you guys, but today, being Tuesday, it was better than the case of the Mondays yesterday, but it was still crazy. Although I am standing strong with my points, I'm still doing good. And I'll be eating supper here shortly, and then I'll be done eating for the night. So excited about this intermittent fasting. I think it's going to go well. For dinner tonight, I'm having a small dollar-sized dinner roll with Laughing Cow cheese on the top and bottom, 1 wedge, a regular piece of cheese that's split in half with 1 piece of turkey breast. Then I have Pirate's Booty here, and then I have cauliflower.